Everybody, I'm Tasha with the Major Change Group, and today, y'all, I want to talk about benefits of having a high or good credit score. Now, the other day, I was on Chad Money Minutes channel, and we did a live stream, and we were talking about different things. But one of the things that we were talking about was the credit score, and I was stating that I think that it's easy to manage our credit score, or even if you're wanting to repair your credit. I think that we can do that on our own, but we have to find out where and what's hindering us from getting a, high credit score. Maybe it's because we have a thin profile, or even for me, I have late payments on my credit profile. So that's making it to where, I haven't been able to get up to an 800 credit score. But I think if we take a look at it, we'll be able to increase our credit score. But the thing is, we always talk about our credit score in regards to opening up new credit cards or getting those high limits. But today I really wanted to talk about what are some of the other benefits of having a high credit score, because not everybody wants to, open credit cards all the time. So let's take a look at it. Now, I found this article. So we're going to take a look at this article, and I'm going to put the article in the description as well. So on this article, it's talking about the biggest advantages of a good credit score. And I thought that this article was really good. And so this first one is good. So it was saying you'll have an easier time renting an apartment. And I think that this is so crazy, y'all, because you'll have to let me know in the comments. Have you tried to rent an apartment and you were not approved because of your credit score? Because I'm going to tell y'all, earlier this year, somebody that I know was telling me that they were renting an apartment. It was going to be 2 people in the apartment. And so each person that was going to be living in the apartment, even though it was only going to be in one person's name, they had to run the credit for each person. But so like one person had a good credit score, and then the other person did not have a good credit score. So y'all, they were not even able to move into that apartment. So I'm just like, I did not know that they was not letting people get into apartments if they had low credit scores. So you'll have to let me know, has that happened to you where you were not able to get the apartment that you wanted because you had a low score? So here is stating that some landlords are stricter than others, and if you have a 700 credit score or above, then most likely you'll have an easier time with getting the apartment that you want. And so it's just stating that for your FICO score, you really want to have a 670 to a 739. And those are some of the good, because see, the thing is, if you don't have a good credit score, and this is what it's saying here, it might make you have to pay a larger deposits. And so that's the thing. When you are having a good credit score, you're going to save on a lot of things. So not only are you going to be able to get the credit cards that you want, but if you don't have a good credit score, maybe you don't even get the apartment that you want, or you got to put more money down. So that's not really cool. Number 2, you want to get the best rates on your car and homeowners insurance. And so that's really good, to where, you don't want to be having to pay more for your car insurance or your homeowners insurance just because you have a low credit score. So this is going to be able to help you save money if you have a good credit score. And so the third one is, it's cheaper to borrow money. And so this is stating, if you ever wanted to get an auto loan, remodel your house, or open up a business, having a good credit score would qualify you for lower interest rates. I would say for sure now, when I think about, let's say if you're going to go purchase a car now, or even when I purchased my car, if you want to get the lowest interest rate, you do need a higher credit score. But then also, I would say you really want to bank with a credit union and have a regular bank. But I would say if you're trying to get a car, it's best to go through a credit union, because you're going to get lower interest rates through them. But you still have to have a good credit score, because they're going to factor in your credit score. And then, what is your relationship with them as well? So when I had got my car, my credit score, I thought it was like a 700, but y'all, once they had ran my credit for the pre-qualification, I had got it back, and it said that my credit score was a 681. So I was surprised that I was still able to get a 2.19% interest rate when I got my car, But that made all the difference because, like right now with the interest rates being so high, that can really make your monthly note high. Being able to improve our credit score not only is going to help us to be able to get credit cards, but then it's also going to help us when we shelling out that money every month for our necessities, be it a car, our rent, our mortgage, our insurance. So I think that it's important for us to make sure that we're managing our credit. And when we look at our credit, it's made up of 5 components. So we have our payment history, our credit utilization, our length of credit, our new credit, and our credit mix. And so we'll have to take a look to see what's impacting our credit. One reason that our credit could be low is because we have a thin profile. Or for me, it could be because you have late payments on it. Or it could be that you have high utilization. So you really got to have to take a look at it and see which area do I need to tackle. So let's say if you have late payments, if you have a thin profile, and if you have high credit utilization, if I was taking a look at it, I would say it would probably be best to tackle the credit utilization, because if you can have your utilization 30% or lower, or probably 10% or lower, that's going to be the best, and you can increase your credit score pretty high. And then once you are, let's say if you have a credit card or if you have an auto loan, making sure that you're making the payments on time so that you can keep that good payment history. Because like for myself, once you get that, a couple of late payments on your credit report, it's really hard. That's going to take time because those are going to stay on your report for 7 years, compared to if you have high utilization, you can really decrease that in a month and your credit score is up. So really just take a look to see what areas do you need to look at to be able to increase your credit score. But let me know, what do you think in the comments? And especially let me know, are you getting new auto loans, and have you been able to get lower interest rates? Have you had any trouble getting an apartment or something like that, and to where you have to put more money? Let us know in the comments. And do you have other reasons as to why having a good credit score has benefited you? Well, I hope that this video was helpful. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and turn your notification bell on so you'll be notified when new content drops. I thank you so much for watching. Until next time. It's not a game.